This video is intended for use in conjunction with the AS Student Guide to Schubert Der Doppelgänger and the chord and pedal map. These resources are available at my website at www.nickredfern.co.uk. The opening of the work at bars 1 to 4 sets the intense, ghostly, foreboding mood of the work with 4 desolate chords. These chords are used as part of the Passacaglia theme on which the work is based. The slow funereal tempo and the slow harmonic speed of 1 chord per bar seem to imply the mournful pace at which the protagonist is walking. The opening chord of B is the first example of what I will refer to as shock chords. These are chords intended by Schubert to disquiet or startle the listener. The chord of B has no third, and so has a ghostly and empty feel. This shock chord acts as a musical symbol depicting the soulless vision of the doppelganger. The omission of the third is highly unusual for music of this period, and so the impact of the shock chord being neither major nor minor would have been quite surprising. The F-sharp major chord of bar 2, despite its brighter tonal quality, is lacking the 5th C sharp, and so the incomplete skeletal harmony of the Passacaglia is revealed. The chord is in first inversion, and so is weakened further. In bar 3, the B minor chord has no root, which is an astounding omission. The chord is also in first inversion, and therefore weakened. The 4th chord, the F-sharp dominant, is a shock chord as it has no third and is in second inversion. By omitting vital intervals within each chord and further weakening them by inversion, Schubert ensures the dramatic opening of this work. The 4 chords of the introduction, repeating in bars 5 to 8, begin the Passacaglia.
Es ruhen die Gassen.
The voice is found on the F-sharp dominant pedal, and at bar 7 Schubert only allows the tonic to sound for a semiquaver. A pedal point is a harmonic device where a note is sustained throughout a chord progression. The F-sharp pedal is on the dominant, which is the most common and effective degree of scale on which to base a pedal. Of the 63 bars, there are only 7 that do not have an F-sharp in the chord or voice. Bars 9 to 14 complete the Passacaglia.
In diesem Hause wohnte mein Schatz.
Note how the incomplete B minor of bar 9 has no third until the last quaver of the voice. The F sharp minor in first inversion has the fifth in the voice, but only on a dotted quaver. D major chord is a new chord, followed by a complete F sharp major extended with the seventh, which is an E, in second inversion. Note that the D major chord is the only fully complete chord in root position so far, and is clearly chosen for its unexpected bright colour. The final addition of the F sharp chord is a crushing A natural, extending, albeit briefly, the chord with an added minor tenth, a false relation. This is highly dissonant and is clearly intended to be word painting. Bars 15 to 18, the harmony is a repeat of bars 5 to 8.
Sie hat schon längst die Stadt verlassen.
The voice in bar 16 on the first beat has a G, which jars unnervingly against the underlying F sharp major chord.
Sie hat schon längst.
This appoggiatura is a further example of word painting. Schubert is careful only to allow the root of B minor at bar 17 to sound in the voice for just a quaver. The harmony of bars 19 to 24 is a repeat of the harmony of bars 9 to 17.
Doch steht noch das Haus auf demselben Platz.
Bars 25 to 28 begin the Passacaglia theme again. There is a crushing suspension in the voice from B to A sharp between bars 27 and 28.
Da steht auch ein Mensch und starrt in die Höhe.
This is a 4/3 suspension, the B clashing with the underlying chord of F sharp. The B resolves onto the A sharp, the major third of the chord. This is an example of word painting through dissonance.
Und ringt die Hände voll Schmerz.
The dissonant language, which so far enhanced the eerie tension, is increased in this phrase. The 6/5 suspension from D to C sharp in bar 30 brings tension, but the F sharp major flattened fifth in second inversion at bars 32 to 33 is a highly effective shock chord and entirely unexpected. This is a bold employment of word painting. The word Schmerzengewalt roughly translates as a word for pain, or pain and grief. The downwards octave leap in the voice adds a further layer of word painting, as well as an abrupt change in the colour of the voice. This is the highest note so far, and marks the point of the song's first climax. In conclusion, the harmony from bars 1 to 33 shows Schubert at his most daring and inventive. The drama is achieved by contrasting pale and ghostly incomplete chords with fully voiced chords with highly dissonant extensions. His employment of dissonance is bold, with false relations, appoggiaturas and suspensions all contributing to this most tortured of Schubert's songs. It is chilling to remember that Schubert was facing his own death whilst composing this posthumous composition.